This is ground control to Major Tom. This is ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. This is famous sentence from David Bowie's Space Oddity. And now I am in a lander and we will land on Mars. Let's go. Hello and welcome to Amazing China. This is Chengnan with China's Xinhua News Agency. I am now live broadcasting to you in Mars Base 1, Jinchang City of Northwest China's Gansu Province. This is a simulated base for Mars. And now I am landing on Mars now. Follow our cameras, we can see there are huge rocks and desert. And a few minutes later, I will take our Mars rover back to our Mars Base 1, our Martian base. At this time, a famous words from Neil Armstrong came into my mind. This is a small step for man, but it is really a great leap for mankind. And now, when I wear this kind of suit, I can feel the heartbeat of Neil Armstrong. Now, let's walk through this Mars Valley and land on our Mars rover. Let's go. Following our camera, we can see these are huge rocks and desert everywhere. Hello and welcome back to Amazing China. This is Chengnan with China's Xinhua News Agency, and I am now live broadcasting to you in a simulated Mars base in Northwest China's Gansu Province. By walking through this valley, and we will get to our Mars rover. If you guys watch this kind of science fictional movies like The Martian, the Space Odyssey 2001, you may be familiar with this kind of scene. The huge rocks, the deserts, space suits, spaceship. So many kinds of science fictional things come into my mind. Hello and welcome back to Amazing China. This is Chengnan with China's Xinhua News Agency. Now following camera, we can see this Mars rover. Now I will get on this Mars rover to our Mars Base 1. I am in the Mars rover now, and this kind of vehicle can serve at least 5 to 6 astronauts. And this vehicle can give the astronauts enough oxygen. And now I will take off my helmet. Hello and welcome back to Amazing China. This is Chengnan with China's Xinhua News Agency. And now we have landed on Mars and enter into this Mars rover. After a while, my driver will take me to our Mars Base 1. Following a camera, we will watch more secret life on Mars. Okay, let's go. During our trip to our Mars Base 1, this Mars base was established in Jinchang City of northwest China's Gansu province. And following a camera, we can see outside there are many huge red rocks and desert. This place is very like Mars. According to the space expert, in the very near future, this place can serve the real astronauts to experience the outer space life and Mars life. Hello and welcome back, Amazing China. This is Chengnan with China's Xinhua News Agency. I'm live broadcasting to you in Jinchang City of northwest China's Gansu province. This is a simulated Mars base, and now we get to our Mars Base 1, and I will go to the base now. Let's go. Follow the camera, you can see this is the Mars Base 1, and this is the final destination of our mission today. Hello and welcome back to Amazing China. This is Chengnan with China's Xinhua News Agency. After the trip on the Mars rover, and now we arrived at our Martian base. This is Mars Base 1, and this is a simulated Mars base in Jinchang City of northwest China's Gansu province. Now follow our camera, we will watch more secrets of the Martian life. Follow me. Let's just open this gate and enter into this Mars base. Let's go. And this is an Airlock module. And following cameras, we can watch this kind of screen. There are some numbers of this Mars and this base, such like the pressure, the temperature, the humidity, the carbon dioxide, and the carbon monoxide, and the pressure. This Airlock module will help all the astronauts go in and go out, and it will supply enough oxygen for all the astronauts. Follow the camera when I open up this door. We came to a front module, and this module can give us enough oxygen. And now I can take off my helmet. Hello and welcome back to Amazing China. This is Chengnan with China's Xinhua News Agency. Following camera, you can see on this stage, we can charge our space suit, and it will give us enough oxygen supply on this kind of suit. And this is the front module. By walking through this corridor, we come to the command module. And this is Ms. Guo. She is our experimental mentor at this trip. 你好，那想请您给我们介绍一下咱们这个舱是主要是做什么用的呢？
这个是我们的主控舱，那它的作用呢，你们可以看到这边有个大屏幕，那在我们大屏幕的左侧会显示我们9大舱体的各项指标，比如说温度、气压等等。如果哪个舱体它的各项指标出现问题的话，就会出现红色，所以说红色代表一个紧急状况。那在这片区域呢有一个监控，那这边就是监控我们每个舱体到底是什么情况，然后中间呢会比如说我们有这个宇航员出去外出执行任务的时候，那它就会显示这个宇航员在外执行的画面。这就是其实是一个工作区域。
好的，谢谢您。Ms. Guo just tell me, and this is a huge monitor. In this huge monitor, we can check the different modules' stability, such like the pressure, the humidity, and different compartments of this module. And when you guys watched the famous science fictional movies such as the Martian, the Space Odyssey 2001, you may like this kind of huge command module. And this big monitor will tell us different modules and the video of all modules. Following a camera, you can see this is the main brain of this Martian base. It looks like the Star Trek, right? Now, Ms. Guo will show us different modules. Let's go. By walking through this kind of colorful corridor, we will come to the first module. 这个舱是做什么用的呢？
这个是我们的一个生物舱，这个舱体呢，其实它是第一个就是为我们整个舱体制造一个氧气的地方。那它是一个非常重要的地方，比如说我们宇航员需要吃的东西都是在这边产生的。可以看一下这边的这个小麦，这个都是带上来种子然后去种植的。
好的，谢谢你。This is a biological module. Ms. Guo just tell me these are all real wheat. During the planet life, astronauts will plant wheat and other vegetables to make more oxygen. And this is main food supply for all the astronauts. Follow camera so you can see the wheat. For the camera can see there are many pests here. I wonder why on Mars we need such kind of pests. 那想问问您，就是我们为什么在火星上模拟的这个生存状态，为什么要有这么多虫子呢？
因为我们宇航员在航天上面需要补充很多营养，比如说维生素或者蛋白质，但是不可能把这样鸡鸭牛羊这样比较大型的生物带上来，因为就是我们航天一直攻关的一个问题，就是每多带1公斤就会增加上千万的成本，所以说选择大麦虫这个蛋白质非常高的一个动物带上来，然后让航天员去使用。
好的，谢谢。Mesco just tell me, this kind of pests are barley pests. These barley pests is a main protein supply for all the astronauts. So in the movie Martian, when Matt Damon ate all of the storage food, he had to plant some potatoes. But in real life, the astronauts also need this kind of barley pests to get enough protein. 这是个什么舱啊？
这个是一个升保舱，它是我们整个基地的一个循环系统，它里面有这个大气净化装置，还有储水装置，还有这个废水处理这些。
This is an ecosystem module, and in this system, and in this module, we can handle some waste of the space. And the following camera can see this is this equipment is for the astronauts to make some food. 先关一下。
模型，然后这边呢是这个小麦。
Hello and welcome back to Amazing China. This is Chengnan with China's Xinhua News Agency. Now Ms. Guo show us this ecosystem module. And in this module, we can handle some waste of this Martian base, and we will make some oxygen and make the water clean. And in this module, Ms. Guo will grant us some wheat. 那现在您给我们演示一下怎么这个磨这个麦子吧。
好的。
And now, Ms. Guo will put the wheat into this machine, and then it will grind wheat. And the following camera, we can see the flour is coming from this machine. During space life, it is very important for all the astronauts have enough food. During space life, during other planet life, it is very important for all the astronauts get enough food. So this module is very important. Let's go. 这是个什么舱呢？
这个舱体是一个存储舱，它这面就存储着一些我们的航天食品，还有一些小工具，以及我们外出执行任务的工具。
Let's go tell me just now. This is a storage module, And from the camera, you can see there are refrigerators and some space food and other tools for all the astronauts. In outer space and on Mars, it is very important for all astronauts to eat all these kind of space food. They are Chinese food. And on Mars, you must wonder how the astronauts take a shower. And this is a kind of white tissue for all the astronauts to take a shower, because in outer space and in other planet, water is a treasure, and we must save all the waters. From our camera, we can also see on this wall there are many tools for astronauts. Martian life is not just play or something else. The very important work is a must-have. Follow the camera, we will watch more secrets of the Martian life. Let's go. By walking through the command module, we come to this colorful corridor. This is什么舱呢？
这个舱体叫成员舱，可以看到就是它是一个做饭，其实就是和休息的地方。那在我们太空中是不能有明火的，所以基本上都是用这个空气炸锅来进行这个烹饪的。
This is a crew module for all astronauts. It's just like a living room for them all. From the camera, you can see there are a microwave oven, the fried pan. You can see there are different pans. All the electronic equipment is for the astronauts. Here it looks like a living room for them. And following a camera, Ms. Guo will show us the bedrooms for all astronauts. After the whole day's hard work, astronauts can come here and have sweet dreams. And now, Ms. Guo will show us different modules. All the corridors in this Martian base are colorful. 这个舱看着有点意思，您能不能给我们介绍一下？
这个舱体是一个健身娱乐舱，那它的主要功能就是让宇航员去健身还有娱乐。那为什么每天要健身呢？是因为就是在我们这个 火星上面压力各方面跟地球是不一样的，所以说宇航员每天要进行定时按量的训练，要不然会这个肌肉萎缩和这个骨量的缺失。那有这个 KTV 还有游戏机制系统呢，是因为就是为了让宇航员这个心情能够放松，不必太压抑。
好的，谢谢你。This is a gym for all the astronauts. It's just like an entertainment room for all the astronauts. In this room, we have all the gymnastic equipment. According to the space expert, because of the different pressure between Mars and the Earth, all the astronauts, they must take exercise every day. So after the whole day's hard work, after the whole day's exercise, they will need something to relax. So on camera, we can see there are video game systems, and even there is a karaoke device for all the astronauts to relax. This room is big enough for about 6 to 8 astronauts play here. And then Ms. Guo will show us another module. In this Martian base, we can see all the different colorful corridors. 这里是一个什么舱室呢？
这个是一个我们的这个医疗舱。那它这个舱体主要功能就是让有一个医疗岗的人员，然后每天对宇航员的身体进行检测，比如说验血和验尿。那这边它有个隔离间，就是如果一旦发生有一些疾病，然后就会把这个人隔离，然后直到这个安全。
This is medical modules for all the astronauts. In this module, you can see there are computers, the small refrigerators, and the other different devices. Because it is really hard work. It is really hard for humans to live on the other planet. So they need to do testament every day. And following the cameras, you can see the different test equipments. As astronauts, you must test your urine, your blood, your pressure every day. It's very important to keep them safe. And the following camera can see there are also van modules for all the astronauts. Because when someone gets sick, they will come here separately to recover their body. And this room is also a psychotherapy room. You know, in outer space or in other planet, people's life are always boring maybe. If they have something wrong, if they have something wrong with their mind, they can come here and do some relax. And this is also a psychotherapy room. And we can see this is a computer. If you want to connect with your family members on Earth, you can come here to make a phone call here. And we can see in this room the lights will always change, because that can make astronauts relax. So after the brief introduction from Ms. Guo, I think you guys have known a lot about this Martian base. So different compartments shaped this kind of Martian base. It is really a hard work for all the creators. About 50 years ago, Neil Armstrong landed on the moon. And in the year 1970, China has launched her first man-made satellite into outer space. In 2003, the first Chinese astronaut was sent to the deep space. After all these years, humans have made great leaps on the deep space. In 2018, 37 rockets has launched by China, which was a world record. And the expedition for human beings to the deep space will never die. Now we'll wrap up our live show today. If you like our show, please share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Keep following Xinhua for more news and updates. See you next time.